Most of you were taught to save money. That is the most expensive mistake of your life. In 2026, saving is a financial death sentence. There is a mathematical glitch in the system called the Rule of 72. The 1% use it to build empires while they sleep. You're on the wrong side of the equation, and it's slowly liquidating your future. If you don't understand this number in the next 10 minutes, stop wondering why you're struggling. You're not unlucky. You're just mathematically illiterate. Wealth isn't about working 80 hours a week. It's about a single constant, 72. This is the heartbeat of capitalism. Take 72, divide it by your interest rate, and that is exactly how many years it takes for your money to double. That is your freedom date. If your bank is giving you 1%, your money doubles in 72 years. You'll be in a grave before you see a profit. But if you find 10%, you double your life every 7 years. The difference between a mansion and a cubicle isn't talent. It's the denominator. Why does the bank want your savings? Because they are performing a legal heist. They take your $10,000, give you a pathetic 0.5%, and tell you it's safe. Then, they turn around and lend that same money to someone else at 24% interest. Do the math. They are doubling your money for themselves every 3 years, while you wait 144 years for your turn. You aren't their customer. You are their unpaid investor. You are funding their private jets while you struggle to pay rent. Stop being the fuel for someone else's engine. But it gets worse. While you're waiting for your money to grow, a silent thief called inflation is eating your time. In the US, if the cost of living rises by 7%, your money loses half its value every 10 years. If your doubling rate is slower than the inflation rate, you aren't standing still. You are drowning in a system designed to melt your wealth. Saving in a low-interest account isn't safe. It's a guaranteed 100% loss of purchasing power over time. You are running up a down escalator, and the machine is winning. The rich don't hunt for money. They hunt for doubling windows. They look for assets that hit the Rule of 72 sweet spot, 6 to 8 years. Index funds, high-yield debt, cash-flowing real estate. They know that going from $500,000 to $1 million takes the exact same math as going from $1 to $2. The math doesn't get harder. The numbers just get bigger. But most people never see the big numbers because they started too late or stayed too safe. In the game of 72, the last double is the one that buys the island. Don't trade your life for a paycheck. Trade your capital for a rate. The Rule of 72 is as absolute as gravity. It doesn't care about your hard work or your good intentions. It only cares about the rate. Divide 72 by your interest rate right now. If the answer is higher than your remaining years on this earth, you've already lost. You just haven't realized it yet. Stop being a donor to the system. Start being an owner of the math. The clock is already ticking. Are you going to keep waiting 72 years, or are you going to start doubling today? So, how do you actually do it? How do you move from the 100-year bank cycle to the 7-year wealth cycle? You have to stop being a lender to the bank and start being an owner of the economy. The first and most powerful tool for every American is the index fund, specifically the S&P 500. By buying the top 500 companies in the US, you aren't betting on one stock. You are betting on the entire American economy. Historically, this has returned about 10% annually for decades. Remember our math? 72 divided by 10 is 7. Your wealth doubles every 7 years while you do absolutely nothing. This is the ultimate lazy millionaire strategy. But what if you want to go faster? That's where real estate and leverage come in. When you buy a property, you aren't just using your own money. You're using the bank's money to buy an asset that grows. Between the rent you collect and the property value increasing, professional investors often see returns of 15 to 20%. 72 divided by 18 is 4. Imagine doubling your entire net worth every 4 years. That is how empires are built in a single generation. And for those who want the highest speed, there is high-yield debt and value investing. It's riskier, but if you can identify companies or bonds that return 15%, you are hitting that 4 to 5 year doubling window. But here's the secret most people miss: automation. The rich don't manually move their money every month. They set up systems where their capital flows directly into these doubling machines before they even see their paycheck. They make the decision once, and the rule of 72 does the rest for the next 30 years. You have to decide today. Are you going to keep your money in a vault that is slowly melting? Or are you going to put it into the machines that build the world? The math of 72 is a train that never stops. You are either on the tracks getting crushed, or you are in the driver's seat. It's time to stop saving. It's time to start owning. The countdown to your next double starts right now.